Hello there, fellow humans, and welcome to this video. And it is Black Friday. Well, it is Friday, and therefore there is a new event here which you can do a lot of stuff where you can spend a lot of your money. A lot of the people that got 100k gold will find out that it is gone very, very quickly. So yeah, let's first look in the store and let's look what offers we have here. Of course, we have new black boxes. These are more gambling, because gambling is fun. Gambling brings money. Fuck these crates. Buy yourself something good. Now, then you have this packet, the E25 and bonuses. Get this one. E25 is a great tank. Just get it. Get all of those three. They're definitely worth it. Fuck this. Get this. Okay? That's the first tip that I'm giving you right here. Then we have a lot of offers here. We got the Lorraine 40T. Great tank. Definitely worth it. If you're good with autoloads, if you're good with non-armored medium tanks, the Object 252U, let me get that right now. It's really a great tank. Well, it's good at staying alive. That's what makes it good. The T26E5, amazing vehicle, also definitely worth it. You see all these for 5,000 gold. Like these three up here are worth it. The T34 and the VK, I don't think they're really worth it. And then this is just like T6 and stuff like that. The Type 64 is pretty nice, but other than that, the ISU is pretty mediocre. The FE is pretty mediocre. The VK is horrible, and the T34-3 is also quite horrible. That's why it's 500 gold less. And you also get less of these bonus point thingies, but let's get to that in a bit. So if you have some money to waste, definitely get the Lorraine, the T26, and the Object 250U, because those are absolutely worth it. And well, there's a nice 6 down here, but the R6 is absolutely useless. And yeah, as you can see, this thing costs 15,000 gold. For that price of that one tank, you can get yourself 3 up here. So invest your money wisely, and don't buy these boxes. Just don't. I can't because I have no Steam credit. Please help. Anyway, that's the 250U. And now I have that, and as you can see right here, I also got these coupons. So, what do those coupons do? Let's go here, and let's find out, because I don't even know myself. So, if you buy these Black Friday bundles, you get those coupons. I got 100, and you can see what you can spend it on right here. 250 on a Type 62, 500 on the M4, 700 for the Carnarvon, and 900 for the Scorpion G. I don't think any sane person would ever get to 900. But, I mean, these are pretty good deals. And there's also these weird-ass black boxes that don't make any sense at all. Like, they include higher-level black boxes, maybe. And it just goes up all the way to T10, where you can get 250,000 gold. But as you can see, to get up there, you need very, very much luck to actually get up there with those boxes. So yeah, I don't know if that's worth it. I don't think so. But I do have a T50U, and then let's check out this event right here. What you can do, obviously this is the Type 62, so you have to spend them one by one. You can't just go for the Scorpion G right off the bat. And that is a lot of stuff that you would have to buy to actually get to the Scorpion G. The Type 62 is a pretty nice tank. So if you do get the Lorraine, the T26, and the Object 250U, then just it's a pretty good deal to take this one. Or if you want to research some T10s, get the tank research certificate. Obviously for me it's pretty useless because I have every single T10. So this doesn't look too bad. I'll probably go for this one still. So I can get the TVP T50 a lot cheaper. But yeah, is there anything else in this store? Well, I don't know. Not really. There's not much that is absolutely worth it. And the question now is, I don't have enough Steam money, but I will find some, and then I'll do a magic edit, and I'll open 2 black boxes. Alright, now I have sold a very shitty R8 revolver with a fade skin in CSGO, and now I have €3, which means I can buy the 2 black boxes. Alright, so here they are. They have been delivered, and here they are. May contain 100 to 400 gold, or the black boxes. level 2 or level 3. Now, obviously, to get to level 10, you need insane luck, because obviously the reward, it doesn't stack up. So, to get to the 10 box, you need insane luck, because obviously this doesn't stack up. Like, it's not like 20, then 40, then it doesn't work like that. It's 20 for every time. So this is 1 in 5. This is 1 in 25, because 5. So up here, the chance of getting this is about, let me guess, 1 in 2,000-3,000, somewhere around there. If you buy a box, might even be higher. Don't quote my math on it, but it is very, very high and very, very unlikely that you get up here to the level 10 black box. But yeah, let's open that. Let's open the 2 that I have here, and let's see what we can get out of it. Probably gonna get gold boosters, because that's fun. Right, that's very much fun. Okay, we got 100 gold, 1 gold booster, and some free XP. Okay, I'll take that. And what else do we get? And we didn't even get a level 2 black box. That's how you see how unlikely it is to actually get up there. 1 in 5 is the chance to even get a level 2. And then you can imagine how horrible it is to get to level 10. So don't buy the boxes. They're dumb. They're more gambling. They're more scam. Thanks for that, Wargaming. But I have to congratulate Wargaming on not being greedy assholes for once in selling these 3 really great tier 8 premium tanks, including the 252U, for a good amount of money. Well, it doesn't have DPM, it doesn't have mobility, but it has armor, and that's what makes it good. So I would definitely recommend getting this thing. I might test it out sometime. Might even test it out now. Who knows? So I have decided to not only test out the 252U, but also test out the T26E5 and the Lorraine 40T. And for your viewing comfort, it's all in one video. Isn't that nice? Now, the T26E5, what makes this tank great and absolutely worth the 5,000 gold? Well, it has no weak points. It is bad at nothing. It has great DPM. It has great mobility for a heavy tank. It has great armor. It's like a supercharged Pershing. Whereas the Pershing is useless at everything, this thing is good at everything. But that's also the biggest downside of the vehicle, because it's really not great at anything. You know, it's not like a Scorpion, which has like no armor but an insane gun. It's not like that. It has a very, very average build, which means it works in every situation. But if you play against a specialist in their best scenario, you probably don't have a chance. But that's kind of not the point here, because this vehicle is really good in every single situation. Pretty much also like the T54E2, but you can get this for 1/3 of the price to get a tank that is exactly as good. Because the T54E2 is just, it's not any better than this tank. Wargaming just markets it's to be. I mean, it has a cupola as well. It also has gun depression. Sure, it has a little bit more alpha damage, but who the heck cares about that? This thing just works. It's good. Get it. Definitely get it. As you can see right here, that's great accuracy. 5.8 second reload with this setup. On my second account, I'm tryharding this thing. 3,000 average damage in a tier 8. It's really, really good. You can just pump out damage left and right. You don't need to worry about missing shots, because you have over 10 rounds a minute, so this tank's just great. It's good at everything. So definitely, this tank is absolutely worth it. Worth the 5,000 gold. Because if you're looking for a premium tank, if you're a newer player, if you just want one premium tank to grind credits, then this is definitely the one that you should go for, because it can do everything. There is nothing else that you need, because it does everything. And that's what makes this basically the perfect tank, in my opinion. So, as you can see, we're mobile, we got armor, haven't taken a single shot of damage yet, and now I can just run around the battlefield, shooting people left and right, doing a lot of damage, and being effective. So yeah, this is just the perfect premium tank right here. Well, obviously, frontal armor is not as good that you could block shells from Scorpion G, but then again, nobody expects you to do that. It's certainly better than a 59 pattern. Now, the Emil has pretty good AP penetration, so I have to watch out here. But as you can see, if I just angle it properly, I can block one shell and stay alive. That's all I needed. Now the question is, where's the 3090? He was a one-shot, so that's not that much of a problem. Obviously now I'm a one-shot as well, so I don't really risk anything. Still, if you're a one-shot, you can still be effective, because you can still pump out shots if they hit and penetrate. But, yeah, with a great mobility, you can just poke out, take a shot, or take a tracking shot, and get some resistance damage. I don't know how many times I have to say this. Get this tank. It's good at everything. There's nothing else that you need besides this. Like, it's a medium, it's a heavy, it's a tank destroyer, it's all the same in one tank. It's perfect. And I'm gonna spare you the thought of... No, never mind, I'm not gonna spare you that. I'm just gonna kill him, because this tank has also great accuracy. There you go! Isn't that great? Anyway. That's that. Just completely random game, 2.7k damage. Pretty good. I'll take it. Now, let's move on to the tank that was second on the list, and that is the Lorraine 40T. Is a conventional tank with a normal one-shot gun too boring for you? Do you believe that the ML1 has way too much armor? Well then, the Lorraine 40T is for you. Because for 5,000 gold, you get yourself a French, very fast autoloader, actually the only tank in the game with rubber wheels. Just to point that out. With a 4-shot autoloader at 225 alpha damage, so it doesn't really hit too hard, but it does hit often. 4 shots in there, 2.5 seconds entry clip. This tank can deal damage, but it can't take it. It's very, very bad at taking damage. It doesn't have armor, it doesn't have the most of hit points. But it is very good at dealing damage. Unlike the T26, this one requires a lot more skill and a lot more dedication to play, because it doesn't have any armor, and tanks without armor are always harder to play. Is this tank worth it for 5,000 gold? Well, the question is, are you a good player? Then yes. Are you an average or below average player? Then no. That's how simple it is. And it also depends on, do you need to skip on a week of food to afford the tank? If that would be the case, then it is also not worth it. Okay? And it is also not worth it when you're not a member of my channel yet, because for that, you get a lot better perks than when you get with this tank. Yoink. That is called self-promotion, by the way. Learn it. Now, as you can see right here, 2.5 seconds, intro clip. It has also, I think it's 232mm of AP penetration, which means you rarely lead the APCR, which means you can also make really, really good credits with this tank. Which is pretty good about a premium tank. So, that's good. To make credits. But, you have to know what you're doing, otherwise you're gonna get absolutely wrecked. Because you don't have any armor whatsoever, basically. I mean, you have some armor, you're not just having the driver's head as the front plate, but the armor is basically not really worth anything, if you think about it. And that is gonna be demonstrated now by this annihilator killing me. Come on, never mind. Okay, there's a Type 59. That thing is definitely not worth it. I think it was sold for 5.5k gold a few weeks ago compared to the Type 59 DM. Lorraine 40T is definitely worth it, so. But it's not as good as the T26. Let's go to the 250U. Alright, now we're in the Object 250U, and I'm playing this in rating because the reason I'm doing that is because I want the first battle in this tank to be on my stream. Today, if you watch this video on the day that it's released, I'll be streaming later, probably with 30nator, and that is where I'll play this tank. For real, in a random battle, for the first time. So don't forget to miss out on my streams, because they're neat, I guess. So, let's go. And, I'm obviously gonna go up to A, because going here is pretty much a bad decision every time. And, yeah, we also, what do we have here? We got another 250U, we got 2 enemy 250Us, so you can clearly see that the tank is very, very popular, which is not that good. Because, as you can see, 13.2 second reload, the accuracy can't be described as just lobbing a shell in the general direction of an enemy and hoping it will hit. That's the accuracy of this tank. So the gun's not really a strong point of this vehicle. However, it does have good alpha damage, full 20, I believe. So that's kind of what makes up for that. Now, it has horrible DPM, and it's horrible accuracy, as you can see. But if it doesn't low roll, it hits quite well. Now, where are we? There's a 2 capping the B base. That is, yes. Okay, now the question is, can I flank around here without getting shot from there and killed by the Chimera? That is the question right here. Can I do that? Obviously, awareness, very important in the game. Oh, there's the ammo. He wants me. Pull adrenaline. The ammo shot twice at me, which means he might be empty now. Come on, let's go. It's a pretty cool roll. That guy's below me. That's why you should check your indicators on this map, because behind could also be below you. Come on. Perfect. We got that. Now, the enemies have 3 bases, which is pretty bad. Now, as you can see, this tank is good because it's good at staying alive. It's hard to pen it, it's hard to damage it. And that's pretty much what makes this tank pretty good. Okay, where did the Chimera go? That's weird. Okay, he tried to run now. Okay, this is low over the 75 TS. This is not good. We don't have the caps, so basically we have to get a move on. Oh, there's the Chimera. Okay, I've been too late. Okay, let's try and push these 2 from behind. The mobility is decent for a heavy tank. Obviously, it's not as fast as like the T-26. And I wouldn't say it's as good as the T-26, because the T-26 is just a lot more effective at putting in fire. This one is obviously, it has the massive armor advantage, which means it can stay alive for a long time. Which means it can use the horrible DPM that it has and use it for a while. Now, obviously, the Chimera also has pretty high alpha damage, pretty horrible DPM, but he doesn't really have the armor. So I'm gonna ignore him for now and try and chop down the E75 TS here, and he might be dead now. So Chimera's trying to run now, I think, which is probably the best of ideas for him, because we are mostly slow heavy tanks and he has 3 cap circles. Can I reach him? Yes. No, I can't. That's the problem with this vehicle. The accuracy is absolutely abysmal. And now basically have to play the cap circles, because the guy can just easily win it on caps. The Ravioli is basically the strong man here. He has to get C. And after that we need to defend A, basically. But yeah, I think the Chimera is not doing this too bad. He is an 880. If he does kill the Ravioli, then it's pretty much over. I'm gonna go to A now, because that's a very likely point of where he might go. He might also try and kill the Ravioli. At that point, it's over anyway. So let's try and go up here, trying to cut him off if he so tries to run. We're here and holding him. The mobility is decent, as you can see. 35 kilometers an hour, and that's kind of the speed it goes at. And we didn't need to deal with the Chimera at all. That's perfect. And that's a win, somehow. Here we go. That's 2,400 damage in the somewhat first game. And, yeah, that's it for this video as well. And to sum up again, definitely get the T-26. Maybe get the Lorraine and the 25TU. And for this, well, I don't know, if you want to spend a lot, get the Type 62. It's a cool tank. Also get yourself some research certificates if you don't have every tier 10 like me. And if you are an idiot, then buy yourself some crates. Other than that, thank you very much for watching. See you then in the next video. Goodbye.